Okay, Aries, part 2. Okay, so I'm picking up where I left off because the first reading got so complicated. So we're still looking into May for you. This is the card of looking into the more extended future, which would be the next 2 or 3 weeks in May. And we were clarifying King of Pentacles. Sorry, when I left off, we were clarifying King of Pentacles, bad business decisions, and how you were tying up loose ends, and you had done so. There was a lot of success and healing going on from money. You know, it's funny to think about that, but people do heal from money. And if you're into prayer, it's a good thing to pray for your finances to be healed, as well as other things. You know, there are things that we think about, but you know, it's okay to ask for money to be healed too, because money is an energy. So okay, so let's go forward the next 2 or 3 weeks. Let's start there. And we have got this 4 of Cups. This is a lot of discontent, Aries, coming up in May. Let's clarify that. Why the discontent? Because of money, because of 10 of Pentacles. They're taking us in a circle. So what was most significant this week? 10 of Pentacles. The reason you're discontent is because of 10 of Pentacles. So clearly this is still coming about. You got the Hermit. Okay, so some of you are being, you're discontent because you're feeling isolated. Some of you are kind of feeling asocial at this time. You're like, I'm sick of people. I'm not going to be around people. And that's okay. All right. And you're being the Hermit. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo who has messed with your money or made you feel alone or isolated. There's a lot of discontent here that I'm feeling. Yeah, having to do with the Lovers. Lovers reversed. And that brings me, it's a good segue to this one. The next card up is this 5 of Wands in May. And that's very much having to do with competition. So we got the Lovers, we got the 5 of Wands. And I think there's going to be something that feels like, or is, a love triangle. Something that you're concerned about. Let's see, Aries. Yeah, here's the 5 of Wands. Again, to clarify the 5 of Wands. There is competition and arguments and battling going on in May. And for some of you, this is how people are seeing you, Aries, is you are, you're like this. You're like fighting your way through some of May. You know, you've got that strong Aries energy right now because of that eclipse. And it is giving you kind of extra power. You're really strong in your Ram energy at this time. So this is you having the advantage. This is you holding your own, standing your ground about something. Let's see what else. Aries, let's see what else. Yeah. There's some kind of tug of war, some kind of power struggle that's going on this month. And this is what I'm seeing you battling your way through. Let me ask, who's that with? Who's that battle with? You know, I gotta say, Aries, I'm sitting here feeling like I'm cheering you on. I'm like, go Aries, you got this. You know, that's how I'm feeling. It's like, yeah, okay, do it, Aries, go. I feel like I'm sitting here being your cheerleader because seriously, that's how I'm feeling. It's like, you've got this, Aries. You've got this, okay? I feel it so strongly for you. Just know, whatever happens this month, I'm on the sidelines cheering, go Aries, okay? All right, so yeah, look at this. There's a lot of worry. I'm not going to lie to you. There's going to be some worry and anxiety, sleepless nights over this. And you might be feeling like you're carrying a heavy load, but you're having success. Now, let me talk about this card for a minute, because in this particular deck, this is the Serpent and Peacock deck, okay? It has really heavy meanings. This is Jesus being tempted by the demon, okay? Bible story. And this is before Jesus is being crucified. And this is the demon going, don't worry, Jesus, I can get you out of this. You know, And this is Jesus going, no, I'm not going that route. I'm going to stick to my morals. I'm going to do what I've been instructed to do. And no, I'm not going to, cave in to this temptation. Now, this may be something that comes up. I got the goosebumps. Whew, boy, that gave me the goosebumps. Okay, so this could be something coming up for you, Aries, this month, where you're going to feel like you're being tempted to go against your morals, potentially. Or you might be feeling like you are being led into some temptation, okay, that you know better than to fall into that. It could be something to do with lovers, competition, third parties. It could be that for some of you. This could be something about you really sticking to your beliefs, sticking to your morals. And I feel like you're going to be tested. I feel like you're going to be tested, Aries. And this is why I'm on the sidelines cheering you on this month. Now I know, okay? Because I know you're going to do what's right and what you feel like you really need to do. You're going to stand your ground. I mean, that's what this, where'd it go? That's what this is about, standing your ground. This 5 of Wands energy, really, really important. And yeah, it might be hard, might give you sleepless nights, nightmares, anxiety, but that's okay. You've got this, Aries. You're stronger than whatever the opposition is, okay? And for goodness sakes, stay away from other people's demons, like we saw in the previous reading that was the part 1 of this. We saw King of Swords, and I explained, if you didn't see it, I explained how King of Swords had some sort of demonic attachment, okay? Some of you were dealing with, I went into that in the first reading. I'm not going to go into it again. It made my dog cough. Okay, so you're saying demand again, reversed. Here's the really good news on this, Aries. So you are being released from some situation that you felt like you've been in limbo for a long time. Like you've wanted to get down from this tree for a long time. Okay? And I feel like you're being turned loose now. It's like you might be getting the freedom because you're setting yourself free, or maybe you're getting free from something legal, although in this particular reading, nothing legal specifically has come up. For me in this reading, legal has certainly come up for you guys before. But in this reading, what I'm seeing coming up is a lot of being free from other people's dark energies. It's like you're setting yourself free from that. Because other people's karma, other people's demons and things like that, as much as we don't want to admit that it bothers us, it does have an effect. We're all kind of interconnected energetically. So that kind of stuff can hold you back. And that's what I'm seeing there. You're turning yourself free from that, getting free from that. That's going into the past. Let's see what else, Aries. Yeah, so 5 of Pentacles. Some of you have been worried about money. I would say that's going to be very temporary because this has come up a couple of times. This 10 of Pentacles is most significant in May. 10 of Pentacles is financial stability, okay? Now, they're changing gears. Aries, there's somebody completely new coming in for some of you. Here's a King of Cups. Let me get a couple more on this and see. Yeah, okay, so this is somebody completely new. This could be somebody who is a healer, somebody who will help heal you from this sad situation of feeling loss or betrayal, okay, that you may have gone through with King of Swords. Or you may have gone through with upside down Knight of Pentacles, somebody undependable, somebody who was cruel, somebody who really threw you under the bus, okay? Could be masculine or feminine. I explained this a lot in the first reading, so be sure to check that out if you haven't heard it. Somebody with toxic energy, which would definitely be this King of Swords. Somebody with very toxic devil energy who is all about money, okay? And this King of Cups is coming in, like this could be a counselor or healer or somebody who's coming in with a really, really good energy, okay? And I feel like this is somebody who can help you a lot. It's somebody who's a good listener, can be a father sometimes. And in this particular card, he's got a lot of angels around him, and he's playing a harp. And the harp is known to be very healing. And the harp, again, I don't know why this keeps coming up in this reading, except that it is. The harp, as known in these cards, which are based on biblical teachings, are the harp drives out evil spirits, which this King of Swords who's moving into your past had. Okay, so this person's helping bring in really good energy, is what I'm saying. I don't know who needed to hear these readings today, because I know there's a lot of talk about attachments and all that stuff, but somebody needed to hear it. It's not, you know, if you're here for the first time, this is not always typical of my readings. I tell you what I get, and I don't get this every time, thank goodness. I probably wouldn't do this if I got this every time. It's too heavy. So here we go again. The theme continues, Aries. Here's Archangel Michael slaying a demon. What can I say? Yeah, it's a thing in this reading. So 7 of Wands. This came up earlier too, the 7 of Wands, and it's in here somewhere. So this is having to do with you having the advantage, you having angelic protection in this particular deck. And this is about you having the advantage. I said that earlier. I'm going to be cheering you on, Aries, because you have the advantage and you are being divinely protected, okay? What else does Aries need to know? This is good. You're going to have a lot of happiness. Here's the Sun card. This is about you having a lot of happiness, and be careful of somebody trying to steal your joy. And in fact, I'm going to do a whole reading on this person, this joy stealer person, because this has come up. I got one of those downloads last week. I'm just now getting around to doing the reading, but I got one of those downloads about doing a reading because some personality came up to me. Like, I get those overnight downloads, you know, they give me, and they're like, do a reading on this. So I'm going to be doing a reading on this person who's trying to steal joy for all the signs, not just Aries, but here it is showing up for you, Aries, specifically, okay? So you might want to look for that reading too. But you're going to be really happy in spite of that, okay? In spite of that, there's happiness. Look, there's the star. You got the sun and the star energy. And this is all about you really being very successful. I mean, both of these are success and happiness cards. And this is very much about the stars lining up for you. You know, the universe being in your favor. You're in your Aries energy, okay? Let's see if there are any other cards they want to clarify. Yeah, they want me, in fact, to go over to these. Let's go to these tea leaf cards for a minute, Aries, to see what else they need to tell you, because there's so much here, and there's so many different personalities in your reading that I really wanted to do a lot of clarification for you. Yeah, haystack. Here's karma. Karma. You will reap what you have sown, good or bad. And I feel like for some of you, this is not directed at you, Aries. For some of you it is. Own it if it's yours. But for some of you, the person who's going to reap what they've sown is going to be King of Swords or Queen of Swords. We've also got the heart. We have got love, deep affection, and caring. The heart card coming in for you in the month of May. Right alongside money. Pay attention to your finances. Here's the bag of gold coins. Keep your eye on it. And someone new is entering your life. Here's the chair filled. So the empty chair will be filled, Aries. Okay? Let me go to this other half. Let's see if there's anything else Aries needs to know. I like this heart card. You know, my guides keep telling me to tell all of my viewers, focus on love. Really important at this time. Focus on love. Focus on love. It's not always easy to do. It sounds easy. It's not as easy as it seems sometimes. Here's the bear card. Danger, especially in money matters. So be careful of, the bear might mean something for some of you. Be careful of money matters. And, you know, again, there's a little warning here with the purse card too. You know, pay attention to money matters. Pay attention to finances. We've got the Barrel. You feel something lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. That could be for some of you. Dealings with or relationship with a man. And we've got the Owl. Good advice from a wise person. So that's going to go to some of you Aries. You may be getting some advice from this man, or you may be feeling like you need to set more goals or focus more. You know, maybe love, money, or goals is missing, so you need to focus more on that. And you might get some advice about that, or you might be giving somebody advice about this as well. Okay. Okay, final words for Aries. Final words for Aries. Whoa, there we go. Whoa, okay. Wait, that's too many. Which one do they want me to choose here? This one. Okay. All right. And this one, it slid back off. Look at this, month of May. Did you see it slide off? That's so funny. It was like, no, me, pick me. Okay, so we've got in the month of May, we've got something you know is undependable and insincere. Someone you know is undependable and insincere with this Feather card in the month of May. We've got plenty of material things. Not sure why that's coming up yet. Let me see. And the Bull. We've got do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And I know you will, Aries. This has come up for you before. And I was saying this earlier. I know you have a lot of strength at this time to make these changes you need to make and leave these things behind. Okay. I just wanted to mention some of you might be dealing with a Gemini that came up with this Lover's card that came up earlier. I'm seeing some Gemini energy, Virgo energy, Aquarius energy here. And what made me think of that was this Bull card. Some of you may, where'd it go? Anyway, the Bull card was here. I lost it. Taurus. You might be dealing with Taurus energy as well. And I think any other messages from Spirit for you? I think that's the main thing you need to know. This healer coming in, that I see coming in for you, this can be a water sign. This can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio kind of energy. Not always, but sometimes it is water sign, being somebody very in touch with their emotions and feelings and things like that. And I think you're going to be connecting with this person, Aries, who's going to be a really good balance for your fire energy and bring in a lot of angelic healing, driving out any kind of evil spirits you've had to deal with. Some of you, not everybody, but some of you. And like I said, this is not typical of my readings all the time, but it's here today. And I give you everything I get. So there it is. You know, I don't sugarcoat it and I keep it real for you. So Aries, thank you so much for coming in. Like I said, I did this extended reading for you because when I started doing this, I was like, there's so much here. And I didn't want to leave it unsaid because some of you need to know this. You know, you need to know what's coming in. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. And I'll see you guys again soon. Have a great week. Bye now.